back to the vwnut 1967 channel on YouTube. In this episode, we are going to continue to tear the bits and pieces off of the motor. We're going to get the rest of the tin off. We're going to get the rest of the jewelry off the top of the motor. We're going to take the heater boxes off. We're going to take that front fan and shroud off and see what animals were living in there. So join us as we continue to get this thing down to essentially a long block and get to cleaning her up. Alright, it's time to drain the oil. See what that looks like. I bet it looks like oil. Oh, Brian, you are so funny. Well, there's oil in it. We'll let that drain for a while, and then we'll be able to flop the motor and the engine right around upside backwards. Alright, well, we started breaking the heater boxes loose so I can pull that bottom tin off of there. We stuffed some rags in there. We're going to be able to give this a good clean. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get this other one loose, and if I come across anything, I'll turn you guys on. I told you guys I'd bring you back when I found something interesting, and this piece of tin here on the front, I wanted to remember how it went in there, and if I have to, I will go back and watch this video upon reassembly and know that this wiggles right out of there like that. For future Brian, dear future Brian, when the engine's like that, then this just like that. Okay, so we have the tin off of that side, both top and bottom. And the same on this side, both top and bottom, and the heater box is off. And you can see that, at the very least, this thing needs a good cleaning. So that's where we're going to go next. I do need to take a look in there. You guys see anything in there? To check for animals, or whether or not there was animals in there. So we're going to see about getting inside there next. I'm not sure what you're trying to do there, puppy dog. Why don't you tell me about it? Why don't you just tell me about it? Let me see your belly. Let me see your belly. You're not supposed to put your paws on me while I'm rubbing the belly. Well, moving right along, we're going to go ahead and get this throttle body mixing area. I'm not even sure what this is called. I'm sure it has a name. I don't know what that name is. I don't necessarily absolutely have to know what the name is. I know how it works, and I know where it goes. So we're going to take dear future Brian. This is where that huge vacuum line goes. The huge one. You know, the huge one. So it's just a couple of 13 millimeters, one down here, and it looks like one here, and that whole thing should come off of there with all of its, yeah, it appears like with most of the bits should stay together.
Can you hear the whispers in my soul? Can you feel the pain that I behold?
Yeah, not that one, Brad. We took the wrong 13mm off. It's not, if you can see my fingers, it's not this case bolt, it's this one. I'm trying to take the case apart. We don't need to take the case apart.
Or can you understand what's going on? So much have changed since you've gone. I wish that I could see your face, but now it's just an empty space that I'm looking through, looking for you. They say that only time can heal, but do they know the way that I feel? 'Cause it's killing me inside. I hope you're
I'm just determined to take this case apart right there today, apparently.
somewhere safe and warm. I hope they gave you shelter from your storm. I hope you're looking down on me. I'm trying to be the best I can be. I wish that I could see your face, but now it's just an empty space that I'm looking through, just looking for you. They say that only time can heal. They don't know the way that I feel, 'cause it's killing me inside. Can you hear the whispers in my soul? Can you feel the pain that I behold?
Alright, we'll get this, we got all of its bits and pieces off. We'll get it over on the shelf for cleaning, and we'll move on to getting the oil cooler off of there, and then on to the front fan. Alright, we're going to take the oil cooler off of there. If you hear something in the background, it's just my friend UDIZZY, link in the description. HAZEYDAZE is also there somewhere. They're making sure.
We're just trying to learn how to do this. You know, you're a professional, and we're trying to learn.
He says he's trying to learn. Really, what he's doing is making sure that he's got Musty one on speed dial just in case I start messing up. That's really.
I sure do.
That's really what's happening.
That and 911.
That 911, right? Dizzy's waiting for me to catch something on fire so he can record it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We're getting the whole stud with this one, brother. Apparently. Yeah, well, that's not how I wanted to get it, but, you know. Beggars can be choosers. So don't be a choosy beggar. Anyway, it's just 3 bolts and 3 washers, 10 millimeters. I don't know what that conversion is to inches, but I know it's 10 millimeter. I'll ask Casey when he comes back what the conversion is. Oh, he left. Oh, he's here somewhere. You guys can see that they even started to push debris and stuff, the animals underneath between the oil cooler and the case there. So it's a good thing that we went ahead and also remember that that goes right there, because that's the spacer. Dear future Brian, that's the spacer for the oil cooler. That would have caused the car to get a little warm too, or catch on fire. Like, that stuff's pretty dry, so we needed to take that off of there. Okay, so we're just gonna throw the lever. I hope you guys are ready. That was pretty easy. Then that comes out of the way, and it's pinned so it's not difficult to see how it goes on there. Now we can pull the face of this off and clean out inside there, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Patina decided she needed to join us, so you want this? You want this? No, I think she just wants the heat, but she's out here. You'll see her walking around probably. We're gonna start taking off some of these 13 millimeters around here. So probably we'll speed that up and you guys can listen to some Hazy Days music. So enjoy that, and thank you to my friend Hazy Days for providing the music.
Or can you understand what's going on? So much changed since you have gone. He sat indoors through 2 world wars. They're probably gonna do it again.
Just above my left hand right there is that tube sticking out from the oil fill oil breather. There is a 13 millimeter in there that I didn't know about. You'll see me show it in a second. Yeah, right there, there's a 13 millimeter in there that I ended up getting loose just by putting pressure on it. Not the way to do it. I didn't know how to do it. I learned afterwards. So we went about it the hardest way possible. You don't need to do it that way. I did it for you guys.
With politics and sneaky tricks, the shit will never end. They say they put a man up on the moon. They can even make a sonic boom. But when it comes to making friends, they just can't seem to make amends. They don't just sacrifice, they give it all away. And we're just the pieces of this foolish game they play. Just take your time and think of all the lives they've lost. Do you really think they care about the cost? So what's the point in fighting their fire just for their own desire? The whole world should unite as one and stop this shit and have some fun. The planet's here for us to share and not for countries to declare. With politics and sneaky tricks, the shit will never end. They don't just sacrifice, they give it all away. And we're just the pieces of this foolish game they play. Just take your time and think of all the...
Well, we got a little bit of crud out of there. All in all, it wasn't too bad. I don't think it was terribly, horribly terrible. Is that enough terrible and horriblies? So I'm gonna go ahead for cleaning what we need to clean on the engine. I don't think I need to take the mustache bar off or pull this off of there, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this part of it back together, and it should be just fine. I think all of this in here is going to be a-okay. The fan looks like it's in great shape. So while I do that, I enjoy the music from me and from my friend HAZEYDAZE. Patina is still here. She's right there enjoying the heat. And let's just put back together real quick.
They've lost. Do you really think they cared about the cost? They sat indoors through 2 world wars. You know they're gonna do it again. With politics and sneaky tricks, the shit will never end.
Alright, well, we got that put back together, and Patina is still over here enjoying the heat. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with us today at the vwnut 1967 channel. We will get to cleaning that, and when next you see us, we'll be reassembling or painting probably. We'll probably be painting the tins and then some reassembly. You can see Patina is 100% into it right now. More good news today to close out this video and to say thank you guys again. My wheel and tire are getting mounted. My tire is getting mounted on my wheel right now. So as long as there's not salt on the roads, lowrider back in action.